Hi everyone, Morten Åstad here with another video. This is an unboxing video, but not in the regular sense. Also, it's March the 1st today, so did Gowyl Dewi Hapus, which I believe is the correct way of saying Happy St. David's Day to my Welsh friends. As you know, I love Wales, and why am I talking about Wales in this video? Well, it will sort of become evident in a little while. So yeah, unboxing. I went to the post office yesterday and I picked up this one. Yes, it's the new vinyl format. I know. Not that long ago, it actually went quite quickly, this. I ordered some records from Bandedessinée, and which I haven't gotten yet, by the way. And they've started a thing now where they're obviously collaborating with various other online shops. So it says, thank you for buying records from us. Here is an option to choose a discount from one of our partners. So not from you then, Flat Company. And I've seen these offers before, and I just sort of deleted them. But I just went through them and saw one or two things that at least seemed somewhat relatable to me. And so I just just that one, and one of them was a chain of photo related shops here in Norway called Foto Knutsen. Yeah, that's the one. And I think just later in the evening, I remembered that a friend of mine who I met up at the health retreat, he sent me a message a while back asking, I love one of your drawings. Is it okay for you if I get this drawing made into something I can put on the wall? I said, yeah, sure, go ahead. And he sent me some photos later of how that ended up looking. So this is kind of that. I thought, well, can I try that for myself? And so the drawing is a little character that I have been drawing on and off for probably 10 years or more now. Which is a little character, it's a wombat. And why is it a wombat? It is because it's my second favorite animal after the boxer dog. It's the Australian wombat. I think it's an adorable animal, and one that I became aware of probably before I was a teenager. We got satellite TV in Norway, called satellite television or something like that, which later on transformed into Sky Channel and then disappeared from our screens. But they showed an Australian soap, which was called, was it A Country Practice? So it was basically about people working as doctors and vets, and one of these guys was a male nurse, and he and his wife were taking care of a wombat called Fatso, and I fell for that animal, and Australia back then. So and then I remember that I put that drawing into my version of an album cover for a band that I absolutely love. And should I show that record? I'll open this first, and then we'll see. So can I get this open without? Okay, so that was a little bit cumbersome getting that open, so I cut away from that. Another reason I remember now why I made this drawing was that I was kind of working with a small local craft brewer at the time, and it didn't work out very long, but I did make some designs for their, their social media presence. And I did get to do one drawing which ended up on a beer label, which was sold in shops, which was pretty cool. But I also tried to do this because they were making a coffee stout. So I think this drawing was also supposed to be, they didn't go for it. But anyway, let's have a look, shall we? So I have to back up a little because this is kind of big. So this is printed on aluminium, and I never had that done before. So here we go, guys. There is my drawing on an aluminium plate, and this is one of my personal favorites of things I've done over the years. And there's many reasons for it. Those of you who know me and know the band that this is a reference to will already have recognized this. But when I went to film college in Denmark back in 96, 97, I befriended a guy there. There were two students there who were from Wales and were Welsh language, people. And he is the one who introduced me to Super Furry Animals, which, of course, this is a take on, if you like. And I'll show you the record. So it's from the Super Furry Animals album Radiator, which was their second studio album. And there you have it. And I guess that's kind of like a raccoon or a bear character. So it says Super Furry Animals there and the title there. And there is a little bit devilish. So I changed it into coffee and beer, which has been a big part of my life as well, with all the craft brewing things I was into before, and until I quit drinking now 2 years and 2 months ago. And you guys who know me know that I love Super Furry Animals a lot. So definitely inspired me to make this drawing back then. And I had a couple of thoughts about what I wanted to try to do with this. And by the way, the coupon was for 45% off, so I paid, including the thing you're supposed to hang it up, because that was an extra. So I paid, and with shipping, a little over some upwards toward. Well, for the thing itself, I paid around 600 Norwegian. Yeah, about 600, so 65 maybe US dollars, something like that. But it is pretty cool, isn't it? And I have a couple of things on my wall which I drawn myself, but nothing like this at all. So you guys. So on this St. David's Day, March the 1st. I have no idea where to put it. This was bigger than I thought it was going to be. I think it was. It's probably about a third bigger than I thought it would be. So my friend Kjetil for inspiring me, to Roland Diolch for inspiring me to get into Super Furry Animals, for Gruff Riss and the band, of course, because all the wonderful music. And of course, yesterday I had a little bit of a Friday I had a bit of a Gruff Riss moment as well, because he is featured on one of the songs on the new Gorillaz album as well. So here you go. And I love Wales so much so. This will be a reminder of, you know, my failed cartoonist aspirations and all that. I wanted to make a living making drawings. So pretty big deal for me. So you guys, please click like. That helps my channel. If you want to subscribe, I do mostly videos about music. I travel around the town a little bit, show that in my videos. Try to show a little bit of my drawings, and I sometimes go outside that and do videos about something completely different. Like in this case, my own little artwork on an aluminium plate from Fotoknutsen. So there you are, guys. And I also, you know, whoever they are at Fotoknutsen, that is a pretty awesome piece of work. I thought it would be a little more reflective or glary. So I'm very pleased it's as matte as my drawing was in a way. So yeah, guys. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon in another video. Bye bye.